So one of Daisy's issues is that she pulls on the leash, and the guardian runs her in the morning, which is great. So but she's a Vizsla. She's got a lot of energy. Why can't I think of her name?
Daisy.
Daisy. Daisy, come. Daisy. Okay, which side do you want her to walk on? Your right side or your left side? Left side. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around her, Daisy, and counterclockwise circles. So what I'm going to do is just going to walk, Daisy. Daisy. Now, you have neighbors out and golf. You're near a golf course, so it's a lot of distractions. So what you want to do is I'm waiting for you to do this voluntarily. So clicking right before I treat her, but I'm only giving her the treat when she's in the heel position. That time I lured her a little bit. So when she stops paying attention, make the circle smaller. Oh, that was on me. Sometimes you have a tendency to click almost to get the dog to come to you for attention, but the click is to mark the right position. Try to put it in the dog's mouth. That fumble like I just did. So she's on this side, she gets nothing. She's over there, she gets nothing. I see what you were chasing. There's a little squirrel or something under your heel.
We have rabbits. We have everything.
That's what it was. So basically what you want to do is do this in your yard first. Now you have a lot of distraction. You have a golf course right there. You have neighbors that are out playing ball right there. You have birds and a bird dog. So a lot of these things are making it harder for her. Don't get frustrated with it. Try to keep these little training sessions to 3 minutes or less. So grab yourself a dozen treats, walk around, and if she's farting around like she is now, ignore her. Just keep on buzzing by her, walk by her, and when she voluntarily comes over and gives you your attention, right before you can give her, when she's in the heel position is when you click, and then you give her the treat. Now, for some dogs, even if they just start, if she's not doing a very good job of this after a couple days, as soon as she sees you and takes a step towards you, then click. And then when she comes to you, click again and then give her the treat. But we want her to understand when coming to the human and being in this position is the only time that I get a treat. So do it in your yard at first, hopefully without anybody on the golf course and your neighbors are not outside. But eventually we want to do it when there are loud golfers who are drunk and your neighbors are having a barbecue and other things are going on, because we want her to learn to heal amongst distractions. Now, if you have a basement and a big open room and she's not paying attention outside, trying it inside in that environment will be helpful to kind of start to shape the behavior. But like I mentioned earlier with the pool, anytime she gives you any indicator at first, we want to reward that. Even if she looks in your direction, click, and then when she comes, give her the treat. But eventually she'll start coming and staying closer and closer. And see, oh, she's making deposit. Daisy. Now what we're going to do is eventually we're going to transition from the click to giving her a heel command. Heel. Heel. So you're going to say heel at the same time that you click, and after a while you're going to drop the click and you're just going to say heel. Now the other thing I like to do is lure them into a heel position like this. Heel. So you're kind of using the treat to lure her, and then as soon as she sits down, you give her the treat. The reason I like doing that is this is my command for heel. I want my dog, if he's heel on this side, I kind of, and I tap my thigh. So if I want to lure her in, I can mimic that. Daisy. Try to keep it within a couple of feet, whoops. heel. A couple inches of her face. If you pull it away too far, then she'll think that you're taking it away from her.
Okay.
So this is the way to do it using positive reinforcement. Takes a little bit longer, but every time you correct on a leash, it makes it an unpleasant experience for her, and you get frustrated as well. So if you do this in the morning and then do it for a couple of treats, then go out for a run. So being able to apply it right away can be helpful. Here's the other thing. Dogs need time to sleep to learn what they learned, for their brain to organize it. So ideal training sessions are under 3 minutes, and you can even have a 1.5, 2 minute training session, but then after she sleeps on it, she'll be better at it the next time.
Okay.
One last thing when it comes to training, dogs' neurons get tired the more that they do it. So when you do a 3-minute training session, the first 1.5 minutes, you'll get a lot of positives once the dog understands it, and a lot of affirmation or a lot of successes. The longer you go, you're gonna start getting more and more failures. So it gets frustrating for you and for the dog. You always wanna end on a good note, but keep it short so you have a whole bunch of successes, and when you start getting a failure popping in, then next time you get a success, make that your last one for that little training session. Give the dog a chance to sleep on it. The next time they come back to it, they'll be a little bit sharper. And it might take a couple of days to a week or so, but eventually she understands if I stay right here in the heel position, I get a treat.
Okay.